Hey, what is going on, everybody? You are back with TheReal PG for another NBA player prop video for Tuesday, January the 3rd. Before we get into today's content, if I could ask you guys to smash that like button. If you've not yet got subscribed to the channel, make sure to get subscribed today and hit that bell button for the most up-to-date information on player injuries, player line movement, and anything else in regards to today's slate. Last but not least, if you check out the description section below, you're going to find 3 incredibly important links. First is to the free Discord, which is basically your heartbeat of the Real PG community. About 1,000 members constantly talking NBA, NFL, NHL, Prizepicks, Thrive, you name it. Tons of value to be had for free in here. Everything you're getting on YouTube is early first looks. You're getting updates on here all day long from myself and others. You're getting information on news. You're getting information on like I said, anything in regards to the slate. So come check this out on your own time, guys. It's free. It's awesome. Become a part of the community today. Second link is for the Patreon. Right now there's 2 tiers, the VIP tier and the base tier. The only difference is the VIP tier gets the all access VIP chat, which has access to me basically around the clock, 18 hours a day or so. I show you all my lineups. I drop the cheat sheets from props.cash every single day. I answer any questions and deep dive any player research you have questions for. So you're basically anything you need, you get as the top tier VIP member in the Patreon. If you're curious how we've been doing, last night we had 19 picks I gave out on Patreon. We went 18-1 on our picks. If you go into the testimonial section, you can check it out. Here was some of my wins from last night. And then there we got a bunch more right here. These were just mine. But the whole Patreon just absolutely went on fire last night. Well, that'll happen when you have an 18-1 day. So we're turned up in here to like as high as it goes right now. We have been on a run for all of December, and now we're kicking into 2023. Like dudes that walking into 2023 just like this, man. And nothing has changed. Third link, Thrive Fantasy, my partner and my favorite place to play every single day. The best site out there for building a bankroll. If you come over to Thrive today, sign up as a new user with my promo code, capital letters PG, and deposit $20 minimum, you'll be eligible for this promo. So once you deposit the $20 with my promo code, capital letter PG, you will get a 100% match on your deposit up to $100, but a minimum of $20. So $20 would get you $20 for free, $40 total. $50 deposit would get you $50 free. $100 would get you $100 for free, or $200 total. Say you make the minimum deposit of $20, so you will get $40. Once it is verified by Thrive that you did sign up with my code and you did deposit, I will pay you $10 back out of my pocket as a thank you for trying Thrive. Nobody else out there is going to do that. And that's not where it ends. I'm also going to give you my Patreon plays for the day that you get verified, so you can spend that free money on the Patreon plays if you choose to do so. You will get the full deep dive research on every single player that day that I choose. That's not it either. You're also going to get thrown into a raffle for a jersey of your choice brought to you by Thrive Fantasy. Any player, any sport, NFL, NHL, MLB, just any major sport, any player of your choice, and it's only for members who have signed up with my promo code in this last 30-day period. So the odds are in your favor. So guys, make sure to head over to Thrive today and check it out. They have so many great things going on. Not only do they have props, but they have a DFS section, which is your traditional DFS, but with a twist, more geared towards player props. Super exciting stuff. They have the best payouts in the industry: 3.6x for a 2-man, 6.2x for a 3-man, 11x for a 4-man, 20.5x for a 5-man. You're not touching that. The lines over here, you're not getting all the crap turnover, this, that, how many times they grab their ass in the game. Like, seriously, here is what they're giving you. Here is the props you want, the props you want to see, the props that are important. They're not flooding the board with crap and making it hard on you. This is the site where you are forced to make the best plays because you're limited, and what that does is forces you into perfection, and by playing smaller lineups like 2 men and 3 men only over here, best way to absolutely build your bankroll. This site is the number one recommendation for someone trying to build a bankroll. And then that bankroll can go ahead and cover your lottery ticket 5-mans over here and 6-mans at other sites. So that being said, guys, let's hop into the picks over here today. Again, like I said, it's early. Also, want to mention this before we go into anything else. We are going live today at 2 p.m. Eastern, 2 hours from right now. I don't know when this is going to be processed, but 2 hours from right now when I'm recording, I will be live to break down today's slate. You do not want to miss this. You will see my research process from start to finish. I will answer questions on plays that you have. I will take plays that you have and look them up, and you see if there is something we're going to want to add to our group lineup, because I will be submitting a lineup on behalf of what the group comes up with. The live streams are an amazing time, so don't miss it. 2 p.m. Eastern on the channel. Let's get into the plays. First one we're going to be looking at today is Jaylen Brown and his 26.5 points. This man has been on a tear. 30, 29, 39, 29, 36 over the last 5. Let's dig into the matchup versus OKC. So we've got Jaylen Brown, who is playing the small forward today, actually. Okay, so he's playing small forward against OKC. So we're going to take a look at the matchup of points for the small forward against the Oklahoma City Thunder and scroll till we find them. So they are about a little above halfway in the league. We're about 50%, giving up 20.33 points a game on average over the last 7. If we look over the whole season, OKC is giving up 20.81 points, so a little more difficult along the whole NBA as a whole, but we're talking Jaylen Brown. We're talking about one of the league's most elite scorers here, not your average small forward. So let's dig a little further. Let's see what let's go into the Vegas line first. Let's look at what Las Vegas is putting out for this game. So let's take a look at Jaylen Brown. So many Jaylens in this game. All right, so Jaylen Brown, and his points are minus 116 to the over, minus 114 to the under. It's pretty even split. They have Tatum mega juiced at like minus 150, which I didn't really understand. We'll look into that though, but yeah, minus 150 at 30.5 points. They're thinking it's going to be a Tatum night, apparently, the betting public as well as the books. But we're going to look at Brown. So we've looked at his matchup. We've looked at the Vegas line. It's about 50-50. Now let's dig into what Brown has been doing on the road. So we're going to type in Jaylen Brown. We're going to go to his points. So you see, it's not been bad. It's not been bad on the road. He's hit in 6 out of 10. 3 of the ones that he missed were by a 3-pointer or less, 1 shot. So 2 of them were by a hook. So literally just a free throw. So this man is basically hit in 9 of 10. Give or take a shot. He's in a matchup that shows difficult, but if you look on a point scale, Oklahoma City as a team is giving up their 25th best matchup, so like they're one of the best matchups in the NBA. 3-pointers allowed, one of the best matchups in the NBA. Free throws allowed, he's going to be at the line a ton. I don't see how he doesn't see somewhere in that 24 to 30 point wheelhouse. Last time he played OKC, he hit 26 on the money and hooked short. So let's take a look if we go to the median here. So full season, 29 points. Over the last 10, averaged 29 points. Over the last 5, averaged 29 points. At home, you can see he is averaging over 29 points, it looks like. So let's take a look now at the history with Jaylen Brown versus Oklahoma City. So, Jaylen Brown game log versus OKC. All right, so Jaylen has put up 26, like I mentioned most recently, 25. Again, that's hook short, basket short, 39, basket short, and now we're in 2020, so it's not relevant anymore. two totally different teams at that point. So he has been a basket short 3 times, and he has clobbered the number. If we were to look at PRA, it wouldn't do us much good, as he's only had in one game where he hooked short on the points, he had 6 rebounds, 6 assists. But outside of that, the game that he hit points and went berserk, he also went berserk on rebounds. He had 11, 3 assists. But the games outside of that, 3-1 and 3-0. So there isn't much help for the secondary stats. It's all points for Brown against OKC. So we're going to be looking at taking Jaylen Brown over 26.5 today. I'm hoping he doesn't stick it to us with 25 or 26. So that's our first play. Let's drop down to the OKC side of it. We're going to be taking a look at 2 plays. One is going to be a little more optional on this site just because of how it's set up than the other. But let's first look at the one I like the most, and that is going to be SGA. And I'm going to be looking at, do we have a PRA on here? Let's see. We don't. We have rebounds plus assist, and points plus assist. All 3 will work. So let's take a look at the Vegas lines. First and foremost, for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Points, 28.5, minus 137 to the over, plus 105 to the under. Big value on the over. Assist, minus 156 to the over, 4.5, plus 116 to the under. Big value on the over at 4.5. Rebounds, minus 116 at 5.5, plus or minus 114 to the under. So about even money on the rebounds. So let's now that we've seen what he's done in the past. Oh, sorry. That was Jaylen Brown we looked at. Let's take a look at the matchup for Shai. So we have a point guard versus Boston, and we're going to be looking at points first. Boston comes out middle of the league, 25.44 points per game over the last 7, and on the season, Boston comes in middle of the league, 23.03 points per game on the season. So from 23 to 25. So they have gone 2 points worse per game over the last 7 than they have on the season, which is trending in the correct direction for us. If we look also, they've given up 7.1 boards per game and 8.95 assists per game to the point guard over the last 7. So all 3 categories look pretty good and are going to be towards the middle to top of the NBA. So given a player like Shai, let's see what he's been doing at home. Stats are pretty phenomenal. So double check this. Yes, they are at home. Okay. So here's Shai's straight points. Been pretty consistent. When he's missed by a hook or by a basket, except for one game versus Philly. That's an outlier. We're not even going to worry about that. Let's take a look at the rebounds because those are an option. Bingo, that looks absolutely great at home. Let's look at just overall, just out of curiosity. It's been fine, but he's had some duds, but all the duds have been on the road for the most part. So he has gone 4 straight games with 6+. He has been hitting 6 a lot, so it's a little bit of a cause for concern that he's been right over the number and not hitting 7, 8, 8, 7 like this. I'd much rather be seeing this, but the upside is certainly there, we can see. And let's take a look at the assist. Also look incredible. 9 out of 10. And we've got, what was the line on that again? On an assist, minus 156 over 4.5. But the line has gone to 5 on both Prizepicks, and I think they had it at 5. And that was rebounds at 5.5. So they don't have just an assist line on Thrive, but it's 5 on Prizepicks. So like if we were to look at what 5 would do, he has 2 pushes then, but he's still cleared in 6 of 10. Pushed twice, or 7 of 10, pushed twice and missed once. If it's at 4.5, he's hit it 9 times out of 10. So if we look at the assist, points plus assist, which was offered to us, he's hit this in all but the most recent game and then this game here against Portland, so which was very, very close. So points plus assist, certainly a viable look. Let's just double check that's what one of them was. Points plus assist at 33.5. So at 33.5 points plus assists, he has cleared this number in 8 of 10 last home games, and not 6 of 10 last overall games. So that's a little scary that overall he's been falling off. But again, where he missed second most recent game, it was a hook miss again, so that doesn't bother me at all, because that's just the wrong side of variance. All right, so let's take a look. What were our other two options with Shea, because we're going to run this 2-man and we're going to cash it just like we did yesterday. Where are you, Thrive? Okay, so we have points plus assist, we have rebounds plus assist, and we have straight rebounds. So do we want straight rebounds plus assists? And we have Jaylen Brown tacos. Oh baby, we got a lock over here on Prizepicks. All right, let's get back, finish this up, and get over there while the tacos are still hot. All right, so 10.5 rebounds and assists. Let's take a peek what rebounds and assists look like. Phenomenal. 8 out of 10 games he's gotten there. Let's take a look at if we bump the minutes to 35 plus. See what happens. It's interesting. It brings up some of the older games, and he's actually not done great in those older games. So Shea has been getting better as the year has gone on too in this category. Let's look at just the rebounds. Also looks phenomenal. So you can choose whether you want to take the chance with him maybe hitting 5, or if you go to the rebounds and assist, because the assist had that minus 156 line at 4.5, and then the rebounds were 5.5 with it was the even money. So you've got 10 combined, the line is 10.5, so it's a half point of value that you're technically losing. But like I said, assist got bumped to 5 on Prizepicks, so that would make that 10.5 line complete. He has done much better as a whole on these, though. You see that he's not just clipping short or just hitting it by 1. He's clearing with some room for comfort on the rebounds plus assist look, as well as the points plus assist look. So either one of those is completely viable. We're going to go ahead and I want to see what I've locked in already. Jaylen Brown, I got rebounds, and then, okay, rebounds plus assists. So we're going to take the points plus assist in this one, as well as Jaylen Brown's points. Jaylen Brown's points, and then we're going to take SGA's points plus assists over 33.5. The other look you can look at is Jalen Williams today. I like his PRA. They don't offer it. They offer the points plus rebounds. I think it's a fine look. You can look a little further on that one on your own. I'm going to leave you with this 2-man that we got right now, and we're going to lock that. That's what we've got for Thrive today, guys. Let's head over to Prizepicks. And again, it's going to be a short video just because I am going live at 2. So we're not going to do too much over here right now. It's probably just going to be the same picks, honestly. So I was already on Jaylen Brown. Here's what I've locked so far today, guys. Jaylen Brown, SGA, PRA. Jalen Williams, PRA. Lauri Markkanen, PRA. Jalen Williams, PRA. SGA, PRA. Lauri Markkanen, PRA. That's all I've got so far. So I would recommend taking the Jaylen Brown taco 100%, and I would probably take that with Shea's PRA or with Jalen Williams PRA. The only thing is Williams got bumped to 18.5, but that's fine. If we look at Jalen Williams on the books, it's actually very exciting, his stats. So this is a young man with some, for sure, good things in the making. So OKC is at home today. These are the home PRA stats right here for Jalen Williams. Here are the home points plus assist, just as good. Points plus rebounds, just as good. Rebounds plus assist, almost as good. Assist alone, nope. Rebounds alone, nope. Points alone, probably not, just because we have better in PRA and in P plus A. So those would be the two looks. So I would probably, when you look at PRA, you see he's cleared 17, even at 18.5. He has cleared the line by 2.5, by 8.5, 9.5, or so, and then he's cleared it by 3, cleared it by 1.5, cleared it by 5. So he's not riding the line. So I'm okay taking the bump. I normally don't take bumps, but I'm fine taking it. So we're just gonna lock this 2-man in. I think that's incredibly safe. And if you guys want more plays, head on over here, 2:00 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna break down the slate in full. It's gonna be great. It normally winds up in a sweep every other time we've gone live, except for one where we missed one pick on an NFL live stream. Outside of that, NBA has been full sweeps. We have a 3-game slate today. I love short slates. Let's get it, guys. Till the next one, I wish you the best of luck. Hope to see you at 2, and peace.